Forex and poker have many similarities. Both are games that demand patience, strategy, and the utmost self-control. These are not arenas for the faint-hearted. When you step into the Forex market or sit down at the poker table, the biggest opponent isn't the chart or the numbers, it's your own emotions and instincts. If you've ever thought that understanding the charts or timing alone is enough to succeed, think again. Like a seasoned poker player, to last long in the game, you need much more. Just like in the natural world, where animals must struggle to survive through dry spells, they have to learn to adapt and control themselves in the face of harsh challenges. To survive and stay fed, they must first endure, overcoming long periods of hunger, patiently waiting for the right opportunity and evaluating every risk before taking action. The Forex market is no different. The more traps there are, the more discipline you need to survive through the rough ways, to avoid getting lost in the traps of greed and fear. The reality is that many traders fail because they are too caught up in dreams of getting rich quickly, instead of focusing on the actual trading process. The irony here is, the more obsessed you are with the money you want to make, the harder it is to achieve it. To become a stable and consistently profitable trader, you need discipline, passion, and, most importantly, the ability to recognize and overcome your own psychological weaknesses. Like a predator waiting silently, a successful trader is one who waits for the right moment, keeping calm and not rushing into the market just because of a minor fluctuation. When you stop counting every dollar of profit and start focusing on refining your trading strategy and risk management, making money will come naturally and sustainably. The secret of success doesn't lie in technical tricks, but in the core principles that help you avoid common mistakes. This journey, like an artist practicing to create a masterpiece, requires an investment in mindset, analytical skills, and emotional control. It's not just a game to earn profit, but a journey to learn how to overcome failure, cultivate patience, and build confidence in the path you've chosen. Discipline may not bring immediate profits, but it will surely help you keep your money. If you lack patience or lose control, no matter how much capital you have, you'll be like a weak creature in the wild, easily collapsing under pressure. Forex is not a sprint, it's a marathon, a battle for survival before thinking of victory. In this video, I'm going to share a story that I believe will help you truly understand the importance of discipline. If this is your first time visiting our YouTube channel, welcome. Our channel was created to share knowledge in finance, covering topics like Forex, cryptocurrency, and more, to help you increase your income and boost your confidence in investing. We regularly update with instructional videos and practical insights from our own experiences. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss any videos. We look forward to accompanying you on this journey of financial growth. Today, I want to share with you the story of an acquaintance, someone whom, not so long ago, many of us regarded as a role model of success. She had a stable business career and a happy family life with well-behaved children and a devoted husband. But everything began to change when she stepped into the Forex market. Initially, convinced that this was an easy way to make money, she invited a few close friends to join her. She claimed it was a can't-miss opportunity to get rich, that all you needed was a bit of effort and knowing when to place orders to earn considerable profits. With that belief, she started trading constantly and added more orders each time the market moved against her expectations, hoping that holding on would eventually reverse her losses. But the market is never as easy as she thought. Loss after loss piled up, her investments kept increasing, and when she finally looked back, she had lost a staggering $3.5 million, an amount few would ever dare to imagine. What's more tragic is that when the losses began to mount, she didn't recognize her mistakes. Instead of stopping to reflect, she kept pouring in more money, trying every way possible to make it back, refusing to admit she had made errors. She hid her situation from her family, even from her husband and children, just to maintain the image of a successful person. But the price she paid wasn't just financial. When those around her found out, many of her once strong relationships were destroyed. Trust was shattered. Those who once saw her as a friend, someone they could rely on, turned away because they couldn't trust her anymore. I'm sharing this story not to criticize or judge, but in the hope that you can learn something from this mistake. The truth is, Forex and financial investments are never quick paths to wealth. Success in this market isn't about beating the charts or trying to recover losses. It lies in discipline, patience, and self-control. Without discipline, Without clarity in facing risks, it's easy to lose your way and turn your dreams of wealth into a nightmare with no escape. Always remember that discipline and acknowledging mistakes are essential. If you're not willing to learn from failure, if you don't have the courage to stop when you realize you're on the wrong path, you'll end up putting yourself in situations beyond repair. My acquaintance's story is a painful reminder that sometimes the most valuable lessons come from irreplaceable losses. This story of my acquaintance reminds me of my own early days in the Forex market. Like many others, I came to Forex with the hope of getting rich quickly, driven by a desire to break through and prove myself. But I had one weakness, or perhaps it was a blessing at that time. I didn't have much capital. Fresh out of school, without a college degree, I had only a small amount of money, and honestly, I once saw it as a huge disadvantage, something that slowed my journey to financial freedom. Looking back now, I realize that this lack of funds was actually a blessing. If I had had a large sum, let's say $1 million, back then I might have gone astray, throwing myself into trades like a moth to a flame, not realizing I was burning money. The Forex market easily creates the illusion that the more you invest, the greater the opportunity for returns. But in reality, even a small mistake can lead to massive losses in the blink of an eye. That period taught me that while funds might be limited, discipline and learning are priceless. I started with small investments, took the time to observe, learn from every trade, and build strategies from my mistakes. Lacking substantial capital forced me to go slowly, to refine my thinking and skills before even thinking about making money. This not only helped me avoid significant shocks, but also gave me invaluable lessons on how to face risks. Perhaps because of those circumstances, I came to understand the deep importance of self-control and having a clear trading plan. Because in this market, if you can't manage your emotions, if you're not clear-headed enough to recognize when to stop, no amount of money will be enough to keep you out of the cycle of failure. Looking back on that time, I understand more clearly that in Forex, having a large amount of capital is not what determines success. It's discipline and self-control. Discipline may not bring immediate profits, but more importantly, it helps you hold onto your money. This market is unforgiving, and if you can't protect your capital, then profit is just an illusion. Remember, Forex is not a sprint but a marathon. If you focus solely on making quick money, you'll quickly lose your way in high-risk trades and impulsive decisions. Discipline will help you wait patiently for the right opportunities instead of diving into any opportunity that seems tempting. Another lesson I've learned is knowing when to stop. There are trades that seem close to profit, but when the situation turns around, if you lack the discipline to cut your losses, you'll only see your account balance plummet. A successful trader isn't someone who never loses, but someone who knows when to get out to protect the remaining capital. Finally, take the time to build a clear trading strategy and stick to it consistently. A good strategy helps you maintain consistency in all your actions, keeping you from being swayed by emotions whenever the market fluctuates wildly. Whether your strategy is simple or complex, the key is to believe in it and practice discipline consistently. Don't let greed or fear steer you off course. Let discipline be your guide and protector on this challenging journey. And always remember, in Forex, success doesn't lie in making money the fastest, but in surviving and lasting the longest. This is not a short race, but a journey that demands patience, resilience, and a commitment to yourself. I truly congratulate you for staying with me until now. This shows that you have an excellent quality, patience, which is an essential factor in Forex trading. If you've made it this far, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss any useful videos in the future. Save this video so whenever you feel frustrated or lost in the market, you can come back to watch it. I believe that with each viewing, you'll discover new insights and gain valuable lessons from the experiences we share. Remember, no lasting success is achieved without discipline. Let discipline be your solid foundation in this ever-changing world.